What's up, guys? Your boy Tricky, and you are welcome to another video. This is Man's Physique Update YouTube channel, your #1 channel for everything man's physique. And in today's video, guys, we're going to talk about who is the greatest man's physique athlete of all time. I know it's too early to be throwing titles around like the greatest, but I believe there are some athletes who qualify, okay, to be called or to be known as the greatest of all time. So I shortlisted it to 4 athletes, okay? 4 athletes who I think qualify to be called the greatest of all time. I know you might have your own reservation. Write it in the comment box below who you think is the greatest of all time if they are not in my video, and if you agree with some of the fact that I'm going to give you. If you think your greatest of all time is in this video as well, write their name in the comment box below. So let's get on with this video. So #1 is going to surprise a lot of people, but my first pick for greatest of all time, who could qualify to be called greatest of all time, is Mark Anthony. Hear me out. Mark Anthony is the first ever man's physique athlete to win the Mr. Olympia. Okay, first ever, and that alone is very historic. Okay, he won it first. There can never ever be another first person to win it. He has that title of the first person to win a man's physique Mr. Olympia. Okay, and whenever they talk about man's physique, the history of man's physique, he is always going to be mentioned. He has put himself in a very comfortable position where he can never be ignored. He will always be remembered as the first ever to do it. And I know there was a lot of controversy with his win and everything, but it is done. And he has the title of the first ever human being to win a man's physique Mr. Olympia. Guys, man's physique is going to be the biggest division in bodybuilding, okay? Like it or not. Man's physique is headed to the stars. Like it or not, you heard it here first. I know a lot of people are going to disagree and they're going to talk about they wearing shorts on stage and whatever, but this is the truth, okay? I'm being like a soothsayer right now, so y'all take it or leave it. So I believe Mark Anthony has put himself in a very good position, and he has made my short list for the greatest of all time. It's up to you to decide amongst my short list, but I believe he belongs there, okay? So shout out to Mark Anthony for being the first ever to win man's physique Mr. Olympia. The second athlete to make my short list of greatest man's physique athletes of all time is Andre Ferguson, aka Lucky Libra. Lucky Libra is no stranger when it comes to man's physique. He is one of the popular guys in the division, and he has the most wins in the division. He has won the Arnold Classic 3 years in a row, guys. 3 years in a row. That alone qualifies him to be the greatest of all time, okay? Not to talk about the other shows he has. He has 16 wins, guys. 16. The closest person has 6 wins, so he has 10 more wins than the closest person, okay? This is crazy. This guy deserves a lot of props. The only competition he hasn't won is the Mr. Olympia, and that has been very elusive to Lucky Libra. He has gone for it so many years, and he's been top 5 at the Olympia for so many years. He just missed it in 2020, which was last year, that he placed 6th, and I'm sure he's not happy. So this year he is definitely going to bring a different kind of package. He's going to win a lot of shows this year, but I think the cherry on top will be the Mr. Olympia. He would definitely want to win the Mr. Olympia to cement his claim to the throne. Lucky Libra is undoubtedly one of the best to ever do it, and he more than deserves to be in the short list for the greatest of all time. I want you to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think Lucky Libra deserves to be in the list? Let me know in the comment box below. The next athlete on my list is Raymond Edmonds. Guys, Raymond Edmonds has one of the best physiques in the division. He is a former Mr. Olympia winner and a consistent top 5 at the Olympia. So I believe that alone should qualify him to be called one of the greatest of all time. if not the greatest. Raymond Edmond lost his title in 2020 to Brandon Hendrickson. He placed second, okay? That should tell you that he was so close to winning the title again. And everybody thought he was going to win it twice. He was that close. We had never seen a physique like his when he won it in 2019. He actually brought a new physique to the division. And he's one of the guys to look out for. He's one of the top guys. This year, he's going to be the guy to beat for the Olympia because he lost it and he's going to want to win it back. He is definitely going to want to win it back. He is not going to back down. He is not going to go down without a fight. So Raymond Edmond is definitely one of the contenders for this year's Mr. Olympia, and we can't wait to see the physique that he brings to the stage. He's definitely going to do the Pittsburgh Pro. He always does that show. He's won it, I think, twice in a row. So probably this year he's going to do that show as well. So we're going to bring you all the shows that he does till the Olympia. And knowing Raymond Edmonds, we know he's definitely going to bring a killer physique to this year's Mr. Olympia. So shout out to Raymond Edmonds. The next athlete on my list is Jeremy Buendia. No doubt, Jeremy Buendia has won the Mr. Olympia 4 times, guys. 4 times in a row. Nobody has done that yet. He has the bragging right of 4 Olympia titles in a row. Nobody has ever done that. It's going to take a while for anybody to beat Jeremy Buendia's record of 4 Olympia titles. And in a row, guys. In a row. It has never been done. It might never be done. But till then, Jeremy Buendia has earned the right to be called one of the greatest of all time. And he definitely deserves to be on this list. He is one of the athletes who led men's physique into the direction that is going right now. And not to forget, he was there when it all started. Jeremy Buendia was there at the very first Mr. Olympia men's physique, and he placed second. He's won 4 titles since then. Jeremy Buendia is undoubtedly one of the greatest of all time. So last but not the least to make the list of the greatest men's physique athletes of all time is Brandon Hendrickson. Brandon Hendrickson, as we all know, no doubt is one of the best men's physique athletes of all time. So this guy won the Mr. Olympia in 2018. In 2019, he lost the title. And guess what he did? He came back in 2020 with the best physique ever to grace the Olympia stage, and he won it again. If that does not scream greatness, I don't know what greatness is. Brandon Hendrickson has cemented his place among the greats, and no doubt he made the list of the greatest men's physique athletes of all time. I believe years to come, okay, years to come, many years to come, he's going to be remembered as one of the best to ever do it. I know where he's heading. His next move will be to win the Olympia title again for the 3rd time, and then maybe for the 4th time, and be able to at least be at par with Jeremy Buendia or even beat his record of 4-time Mr. Olympia. Brandon Hendrickson is no play, okay? He's all work and no play. He's serious about this, and I believe he's going to win it again in the future. It could be this year, it could be next year. He's definitely going to have a lot of Olympia titles under his belt. So Brandon Hendrickson is the 5th athlete to make the short list of the greatest of all time to ever do it in the men's physique division. Guys, this is my list, my personal list. So if you believe there's an athlete that I forgot to mention, put their name in the comment box below. Now back to the title of this video. Who is the greatest of all time? I've given you 5 athletes that I shortlisted. So tell me, who amongst these 5 do you think is the greatest to ever do it in men's physique? We have Mark Anthony, Andre Ferguson, Raymond Edmonds, Jeremy Buendia, and Brandon Hendrickson. I want you to put your greatest of all time in the comment box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Peace out.